Hello YouTube, Fuzz here, welcome back to Final Fantasy IX. In the last episode of our playthrough, we took on the Friendly Creatures side quest and we went through all of the friendly creatures in that quest, apart from the last one, which I said we're going to save for the next episode for a specific reason, and that reason was that we're going to be able to farm AP. And now I'm going to show you how we're going to do that. So the final friendly creature is the Friendly Yan. And you find it on Vile Island, which is just located here. So you can bring your airship and land. And once you're here, you're going to run around in the forest to encounter the Friendly Yam. I'm going to show you a trick on how to do that in a moment. But the point is, by farming the Friendly Yan over and over, we're going to be able to collect 50 AP per battle with no experience. Which means that we won't have to worry about levelling up our characters and ruining their stats. By having the AP equipment on that we want to level up. Instead, we can just focus on that and then go on to leveling whenever we want to afterwards. Or we can interchange between the two. The reason for that is this is also the location of our next leveling spot where we encounter normal Yans. That means if you're doing AP farming here, I highly recommend saving after every AP battle in case you accidentally encounter a normal Yan and get experience with the wrong gear equipped. Alright then, so let's actually start farming now. I'm going to show you how we're going to do this. And as you can see by the screen here at the bottom right, we are going to be using the toggles that give you max damage and trance mode and speed mode, because that's going to help our farming quite effectively. The way to encounter Friendly Yan then is by using the slow step method that disables the other random enemy encounters. Now of course you do need safe travel switched off or you can't encounter any creature, but just taking short steps like this should put you into a non-normal enemy encounter. Now if you haven't done the Ragtime Mouse quest, you may be thrust into battle against him. Nothing much you can really do about that apart from just completing that side quest. Just make sure you save your game after every step so that you don't have to repeat yourself should anything go wrong. And all you need to do with the Friendly Yan encounter is have the max damage toggle on, the trance toggle on, and I'm going to use Freya to jump, since in trance mode that makes Freya completely invulnerable for the whole battle at that point, and then just use your other characters to attack normally. Now one thing I did forget to mention, but it's very important, put everybody into the back row. And the reason for that is that as long as they have over 3,000 health, they should basically be immune to any kind of, well, just to death basically. They won't be able to die in this fight. And that's because that's puts you over the damage threshold of the counter attack that occurs after every single attack you do against the Friendly Yan. And once you complete the battle, you get 50 AP and a Rosetta ring every single time. Now do not give the Friendly Yan a diamond until you've farmed all the abilities you want to farm for, because as soon as you do that, it will no longer appear. That will end the Friendly Creatures side quest. And again, make sure you save after every battle so that you don't lose anything that you've just done. And then after saving, you can do the same trick again and just sort your equipment out, go around the world buying equipment if need be to get abilities that you don't yet have, and just farm AP to your heart's content. Just keep ability up on at all times to increase the amount of AP you get per battle. 50's a lot, obviously 100's even more. But on top of all of that, the only other thing I can really mention to you is to have Loudmouth equipped if you have it, because that will make you immune to silence, which is present as part of the counter attack of the Friendly Yan. That said, silence isn't really a big deal because we're just using physical attacks anyway with the max damage toggle. If you're not using these toggles, this fight becomes extremely difficult. So maybe we'll do a video in the future on how to defeat the Friendly Yan when we're not farming for AP, but we actually want to defeat it properly. But for now, we're just keeping those toggles on and collecting the AP as fast as possible. If you're not using the max damage toggle, then you'll have to rely on attacks that don't calculate defense, because the Friendly Yan's defense is literally through the roof. So abilities such as Frog Drop, Thievery and Dragon Crest, once they're all maxed out, are going to be the ways to go with this. But as I say, for AP farming, I'm happy just to use the toggles and keep collecting lots of lovely AP. And the Rosetta ring, of course, which you can sell for a pretty penny. But we'll just go for one more here for the sake of examples. A nice 150 AP in what, 5 minutes this video? So not too shabby, plus the ability up, increasing that amount as well, of course. And that's pretty much all there is to it. If you follow this strategy, then you really can't die. In fact, you don't even need to use Freya to jump now that I'm thinking about it. I did that kind of an emergency thing because it makes Freya invulnerable. But stick Freya in the back row as well, and, you know, Freya's not going to take lethal damage either. But yeah, guys, I think we'll leave it there today. I'll just finish off this battle for you. But thanks for stopping by. I hope this little farming tutorial is going to help you on your way. And if it does, don't forget to drop a like on the video and be subscribed to my gaming channel. And I'll see you next time, where the plan right now is to continue on with stat maxing. Goodbye, see you then, take care.